doubt you wrote it, but it's still a clone. I'd recommend not producing duplicate schemas too. Why not? Said Chessnut. Connor then said, it means you're even calling them schema. It's unbelievable. But anyways, Chessnut said, so does tiramisu. So does cake script. Connor responded with, tiramisu took it from me. Cake script was a scheme, not a schema. And me and Jake were very close friends. Chessnut said, if you'd like, I could rename it to some other synonym. The only reason I chose it was because it was similar to it's a familiar term. No need to confuse people, the same thing. Connell then rebutted with, the point is, by cloning the framework and schemas, you've actually not only infringing, but will inevitably cause profit loss, which I have no doubt is your ultimate goal. I've been in legal fights with countless people over the past 2 years, and on every time. I like you, so I'd rather you stuck to the framework at the very least, minimize the blatant copying conventions, and didn't write the schemas. Chessnut asked, so you're threatening me? No, you're threatening me. I'm responding to the threat. Why'd you bring up legal actions? You threatened my business with your clone, so I'm retaliating with the pledge of legal action. I don't want to have to do that again. It's expensive for both parties, and I won't win again. I feel like NutScript is to Open Office as Clockwork is to Microsoft Office, Chessnut said. Kana then said, at least Open Office has respect to use a completely different subsystems and naming conventions at the very least and pretend it's its own body. Chessnut then said, what would you suggest renaming plugins or schemas? Kana said, don't take this the wrong way, but I really do like you. I respect you. I think you're a great coder. Hold on. But you're threatening my business, and it's a form of income I can't afford to lose. Chessnut said, I'm sure there will be future customers for you. Kana said, I'm okay with you developing the framework. I'm not okay with you developing schemas for it. Chessnut said, I mean, who would go through the whole process of changing one product to another? Kruzal said, because no doubt the clones of mine. Chessnut responded with, I can't guarantee that others will not develop schemas for NutScript. If you have any suggestions for a different naming scheme, I'd appreciate to hear it. I'd rather not cause any conflict between the two frameworks. Krona said, I know. I'm okay with other people doing it. They won't know the framework as well, and let's face it, they'll never successfully use it to create what I have. Chessnut said, well, unless the documentation is suffice. I've been trying my best to give a brief description on how parts of the framework works. Kana said, why don't you try creating a framework for an entirely new and innovative structure and conventions? Chessnut responded to what? Why at this point, it's almost finished, or somewhat alpha. But it took looking like a clone, it's not going to do you or me any favors. Some of these functions are copied from Clockwork, though. Chessnut said, like what? One thing I'd like to point out, NutScript began development around June 16th, 2013. It was put on a Git 2 weeks ago. As far as I know, Clockwork was placed on the GitHub around last week. So what functions have I copied? Clockwork was around much longer than it was on GitHub, ... It wasn't public, Chessnut said. Kana said, no, it was available. To whom? Asked Chessnut. People. Customers. And am I one of those people? Are you telling me that the duration of Clockwork's existence, that you've never looked at the source code once? I don't believe it. Chessnut said, well, there was that one time I was helping with the development of Clockwork, but that was around last year. You're still avoiding my question. What functions have I copied? Please, just don't close my schemas, said Kana, and we're good. You're still avoiding my question, but okay. Define clone. I can't make HO2RP? Kana said, if you're gonna make HO2RP, Be innovative. Don't copy systems from mine, naming schemes, etc. Ways in which mine handles certain problems, tackle them your own way, etc. It's kind of annoying how your framework has cloned as the intro system Clockwork has. I like that intro. It was unique to my framework. Chessnut said, "Aw, TacoScript had the whole HO2RP. Not in the way mine did," Kana said. "It's safer here thing. It didn't use your intro, the whole like NutScript logo following that HO2RP one." Kana said, "You have the whole intro fading in and then on the author stuff. It's very tacky. Can't you invent your own cool intro?" Chestnut said, "The author thing was used some Scully text thing I made." Kana then responded with, "Yeah, you have the whole area name stuff. I mean, it's very... I don't know. I don't like it." "Familiar?" said Chestnut. Kana said, "Please don't copy my features directly. You should make your framework original and invent your own selling points." There's already some innovation in my HO2RP schema, like unique CID cards. I'm not concerned about your innovations. I'm concerned about ones in yours. Weird, sticky tongue out face. Chestnut said, "I thought it'd be a bit more flattering to know you inspired someone to make something similar." "Not really, because this is my business. It isn't flattering, it's harmful to my income. Please don't brand it as a free alternative, but rather as a different and unique option." Chestnut said, "You've been in this business for years, Kana. You've already built up a loyal customer base." Kurosel responded with, "My customers are on subscription. They pay once. I rely on a constant stream of customers. I rely on a 30+ customer a week, which is what I get at the moment." "How exactly do you get 30+ customers?" Kana said, I don't exactly see many new servers pop up." Kana then said, "I have no idea." "So can I make it to HO2RP or not?" And most of the suggestions from the features came from what I assume Clockwork users, like the class system for example. "I just don't like," Kana said, "just don't copy my innovations. It's a feature request from Clockwork user. It's probably a stolen idea." To be continued. It's a true story too. Well, how's the voice? Was it a good voice or a bad voice? Was it really dramatic? Kana said, "You're copying my innovation. I will have the legal actions against you."